This video is not made for bullying and harassment. This video is to expose the incompetency of self-proclaimed historians and their intellectual dishonesty. Class is in session.
You know what's cool about being a historian?
I thought you learned your lesson last time.
I get to tell you your history.
Now here comes the intellectual dishonesty, the misplaced information, the weaponized ignorance, all mixed with conflating some truth.
A majority of this country didn't participate in slavery. In fact, only 30% of them did. Participate in slavery. In fact, only 30% of them did.
Intellectual dishonesty. They love to point out that only 30% of people in the Confederate States participated in slavery, but that's only in ownership, not the institution.
I get to tell you your history.
So you know who did not count in that 30%? White overseers who beat and tortured enslaved people to keep them in line. Slave catchers who hunted down runaways like they were bloodhounds.
You know what's cool about being a historian?
What about the local white militias and slave patrols? They weren't owners, but they still terrorized enslaved people to protect the system. Merchants made money by selling shackles, chains, and crops grown by enslaved people.
A majority of this country didn't participate in slavery.
Politicians wrote laws to protect it. Church leaders preached sermons to justify it. And everyday white citizens benefited from the privilege it created.
You know what's cool about being a historian?
It's understanding that 30% ownership is not the only way to participate in the system built to dehumanize black bodies. Bottom line, whiteness in society was the engine. The entire South and the North had their hand on the wheel. You don't have to be an owner to have blood on your hand.
You know what's cool about being a historian?
Correcting the narrative of fake-ass historians who don't know shit about history. Class is dismissed.